do for an offensive line if you believe in your depth?
If we believe in our depth, there's no telling what we can do. We got a lot of guys in the room, a lot of guys that can play. So every day, like I said, we competing every day. So it's get us everybody better. Nobody's comfortable in the O-line road. So, just compete every day.
We know how this team needed you, especially at the end of last season.
Yes, sir.
How has that propelled you into this year, knowing that when they needed you, you were there a year ago?
I mean, it just makes me think about just always being ready, practicing as if you're a starter, not just if you're a second string. You got to practice every day like you're a starter, and that you're that guy. I think everybody has to practice like that, and that's how we get better as a team.
We've seen we've only been allowed to watch practice a couple different times, but we've seen different guys working with the ones at the tackle spots.
Yeah.
How are the tackle spots shaking out right now?
Right now, like I said, we still competing every day. Coach Stud, he switches everybody in and out, and they make a decision when they make the decision.
You like the depth?
Yeah, I love the depth. I like competing every day. Like I said, nobody is comfortable in the O-line room, so everybody know that we got depth, so everybody got to come out every day and give it their all.
For the guys who don't win 2 starting tackle spots, how ready do you have to be? It sounds like there could be rotation at positions, which we haven't seen much at the O-line except for injury. How ready do you have to be to step in at a moment's notice if one of the guys doesn't win this spot?
Like I said earlier, you just got to be ready at all times. You never know when your number is called. So, like I said, practicing like a starter, even if you're running with the 2s or the 3s, is very important. It's very critical for the team's success.
Has that competition made this camp a little bit more intense so far?
Yes and no. I mean, camp is camp, so it's going to be tough regardless. But now that it's more competition than usual, you can say it's a little tougher, but it's fun.
You guys brought in Jonah Jackson from Rutgers. I mean, how quickly has he been assimilating to the system?
Oh, very well. When he got here in the summer, he learned the playbook very fast. He's actually my roommate, so we get along very well. He gets along with everybody in the unit, and the team likes him and accepts him.
Josh, have you had a moment to think back on the last few years and all the stuff that you've gone through to get to this point here? And how does what you've dealt with the medical issues and the way you came in as a recruit? I mean, to be like kind of a leader now, is that something that you ever thought would happen?
Everything that I went through is a blessing. I don't look at anything as like, I feel sorry for myself or anything like that. Like I said, everything is a blessing. I'm blessed to be in this position. I'm blessed to have a leadership role in the team. And, just keep going forward, keep pushing.
Is that something that you embrace? I mean, is that something that you've sort of begrudgingly accepted, or is that something you've sort of wanted?
Both. I kind of wanted it and kind of fell on me, kind of like fell in my lap. As an older guy, as a 5th-year guy, you realize that you're the oldest, and you realize that it's young guys that's looking at you, and you already know the ropes, you already know how the program is, and like I said, you kind of just embrace it, and you got to take it on.
Joshua, obviously there's an open position battle at that right tackle spot right now. Have you been moving over there at all, or have you been mostly working at that left tackle
Coach
spot?
Stud, he switches out everywhere, everybody on the line. So I can play any position, I feel, and I'm ready to go at any spot.